Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails to Azure Part 51. In the previous video we did Armand and Ellie's quest, not our Ellie, a different Ellie. Then we did their quest to reunite with Armand's father, who turned out to be Gable, and we got them all back together, and then we did a bit of talking. We're pretty much done with the talks for this phase of the chapter. Pretty much the only place left is the admin district, which we have to go for a quest anyway, so we've been saving it for later. One thing we could do, we could try and read the book, but honestly, I'm not too, I don't know, I'm feeling extra tongue-tied today. So I'm not sure if we should try and attempt that arduous task of reading the entire Back Alley Doctor book from the first game, in the library. We might have to keep delaying that. One of these days we'll do it. I'm still so shaken by what's happened. Even Illy has been... No, I'll never forget those barbarians. Them or that infernal imperial government. There's no other choice. Independence is our only option. Now the question is, if we're still operating under the assumption that Ouroboros is the one who's actually hired Red Constellation to do the deed, so the blame would be placed on Erebonia, what do they get out of Crossbell being independent? Because you have to assume that they would know that this attack would only inflame the cause for independence. Good afternoon, Special Support Section. You too, how's everything? Have repairs begun on headquarters? Well, we managed to clean up most of the rubble. As you can see, the damage to the entranceway is still severe. It's going to take some time for the reception area will be repaired. For the moment, the department has all moved reception duties to the Crossbell Police Academy. That's where you can find Miss Rebecca. If you have any business you must conduct in person with her, you'll be able to do it there. Good to know. Thank you for telling us. We've already talked to Rebecca. It's going to take some time to fully repair. For now, if you have business that you normally conduct at the reception counter, you can do it at the Police Academy. Balloons! Who wants a balloon? How many would you like? 1, 2, 3! You can have as many as you like! Why are you here now? I'll be showing off how to make shapes with balloons as part of the Fine Arts class the Civic Center is holding this afternoon. I hope anyone who's interested can attend. Okay, so maybe that's why you're here? The Empire did so many horrible things, they must be bad, right? Well, I mean, they are an empire. Anytime you refer to a country as the Empire, they're unambiguously evil. I mean, that's not really true, but, you know, at the very least, they're not nice people. At least on the top level political level. I mean, maybe the Erebonians themselves are okay, but some of them at least. Have you heard? They said the raid was plotted by the Empire. That damn Erebonia, I'll never forgive them. I mean, a lot of the Erebonians we do meet do have a superiority complex and are kind of annoying, but, you know, not all of them are bad. I see this fundraiser is being planned by the Business Owners Association. It's just like every anniversary festival, you can always count on the Business Owners Association to hatch a fun idea. Granted, it could also be because, I mean, by the very nature, the people who are going to be traveling around are your more affluent, which is why they would maybe have more of an arrogance to them. The fundraiser they've organized sounds like fun. They've managed to put together some good attractions. I think making the reconstruction effort something we can come together over and have fun doing is a wonderful idea. Welcome! How would you like to try my brand new acerbic tomato soda? No. No. Chroma, what the hell happened to you, girl? You used to have so much good juice, and now you're like, here, take tomato juice. I mean, I know some people like tomatoes, but, I mean, some people are also wrong. Can we talk to you guys? Still a long road ahead of us, but the reconstruction efforts seem to be finally coming together. Thankfully, there was no damage to the station or airport, so I'm still free to come and go from Crossbell as I please. It's scary to think about, but mass transit can easily become a target for violence when it comes to attacks at the raid on Crossbell. I just gotten off work the night of the attack. The administrative district took heavy damage, especially the police department. An entire week has gone by, and yet I can't forget the flames that ravaged our city. But yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, a week is like nothing. That reminds me, where the hell's Kia at? Charity event being held by the City and the Business Owners Association looks like a lot of fun. Maybe I'll head over and donate later. I'll also remember to go pop by the SS again, because I don't think we ever talked to Kia, actually. Doesn't look like they're coming. How do I get up on this whole pageant idea, Roy? Are you serious, Grandpa? This is supposed to be the main attraction for the charity event to help lift everyone's spirits. What will we do if we cancel it? Oh no. True, but sorry to interrupt your conversation, you two. Oh, it's the SSS. It's good to see you again, Lloyd. Are you here for the charity event? Oh, well, if I'm not mistaken, your association requested our assistance with the event. I don't remember such a request. That's because I was the one who sent it. When'd you do that, Roy? I did it in secret a little while ago. I'll give you guys the rundown real quick. Do you have time now? For beauty. Yeah, now's fine. Awesome, let me explain the request I sent in. As you're all aware, we're holding a charity event in the Civic Center today. We got a piano performance and a buffet lined up already, but there's just one little problem, and that would be, well, we ain't got no hot babes. I had a special event planned afterwards, but we're short on participants. It's not looking good. I do remember seeing that in the request. What's this event supposed to be exactly? It's the Miss Crossbell pageant Workers Unite edition. Wait, what? Workers Unite? It's a beauty pageant, right? If it's scoping out beauties you need, I'm your man. The subtitle's a little cringe though. Okay, tell us how you really feel, Tio. It's the best I could come up with. It's all about working women. Oh, okay. Whatever you say, comrade. But we've barely got any participants. Only 3 women have agreed to participate. The event can continue as is. At this rate, we'll have to cancel. I understand why anyone would be hesitant to go through with it. I can see where this is going. Yep, it's exactly what you're thinking. I'd like you guys to scout any working women that'd be good for the pageant. Alright, I think we get the idea. You mentioned that you already have 3 participants. Who are they exactly? The first one is Cynthia. Oh, yeah, she was missing. She works as a receptionist for the department store. Next is Eris, a back alley hostess. Oh, yeah, she wasn't walking around. And last, I got the okay from CPD's Officer Kate. Wow, you even got Kate. A receptionist, a hostess, and a police officer, huh? That's a nice variety you got there. What other kinds of occupations were you looking for? Let's see. I was looking for a waitress, a craftswoman, a maid, and a church sister. Okay, well, church sister. Well, I think we know where to start there. Waitress, could be maybe Shan. Craftswoman? Ashley, maybe? I don't know. And a maid? Well, there's, you know, Ilya's maid. Or not really Ilya's maid, but the maid for those apartments. I think those 4 occupations will strike a nice balance for the whole thing. Ideally, I'd love to have a nurse or a member of Arkansas participate as well. Okay, I mean, we could pop by Arkansas. Nurse, I'm a little scared to go to St. Ursula, but... And everyone else has their hands full dealing with an influx of patients. Good point. Anyway, we know what to do now. We'll go find you a waitress, a craftswoman, a maid, and a church sister just like you asked. We'll start the events as soon as you've gathered everyone. I mean, we'll pop by the Arkansas just in case, but... The nurse, I would feel bad trying to steal a nurse. Hope y'all enjoyed today's charity event. So... I think we have some ideas on where to start. Let's try maid first. Trying to think, are there any other maids? Lady Illo is the one who was living on the 3rd floor this whole time. I finally figured it out when Sully came to pick up her belongings. But do you want to be in? You want to be in a pageant? Want to be in a pageant? No. Okay. Well, the lady for Ving Sept. She wears a maid costume, right? I mean, she's not really a maid. She's a waitress slash chef slash. I guess that's it. Oh, I do like how you can see the IVC is actually like destroyed now on the map. I noticed that in like when you can summon the screen scenes where you can see in the background, you can see that it's kind of a burnt out husk, but that's kind of a neat little detail. Yeah, take me to Central Square. Welcome, please sit wherever you'd like. I'll be there shortly, take your order. Maybe I can invite her to our pageant. Oh, you're our waitress, not our maid. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask you a question. Lloyd asked Nano if she'd agree to participate in the charity pageant. What, you want me to participate in a beauty pageant? I'm sorry, but I'll have to pass. No, that's not an option. Okay, if you'll excuse us then. Luca? Luca from Mines? That's an option. Try there. She could be our maid or our waitress. I mean, I guess she's kind of both. When the town's being occupied, all I could do was cower in a corner of the inn. Marla kept me company and told me we'd be safe and be okay. Yeah, but like, are you gonna... Oh, man. feel like we should have taken this quest first, after all. A waitress, a craftswoman, a maid, and a church sister. Okay, well, let's do church sister. That one we gotta be able to do. That one should be super easy. I think every sister was at the church, so... You're a father, but you want to dress up as a sister? No one will know the difference. We'll be holding mass today. You're more than welcome to attend. The cathedral and the goddess would love to have you. Hey, I found our sister entry for the pageant. I wonder if she'd be willing. Excuse me, there's something I'd like to ask you. Would you like to participate? Oh my goodness, me in a beauty pageant? No, I couldn't. That's not the kind of place for someone like me. I'm not nearly charming enough. Sorry to turn you down. Riaz. Hello, SSS. Do you need anything? I think we found our sister for the pageant. Good thinking. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, there's something we want to talk to you about, Riaz. How about taking off that nun habit? And Lloyd asked Riaz if she'd participate in the charity pageant. A beauty pageant? I admire that it's for charity, but I still have so many responsibilities to see here at the cathedral. I'm not sure how appropriate it would be for me to participate as a sister of the church. You raise a good point. Shoot, just when we thought we were going to finally see Riaz strut her stuff. Still, I think what they're trying to do is great at least. Is it just a pageant, or are they hosting other attractions? Yeah, I think so. Do you remember Tia? There's currently a piano recital and a buffet being held as well, if I recall. A buffet, eh? I've changed my mind. Please let me participate in this pageant. Wow, the sudden change of heart. Was it the buffet that did it? I have a feeling it was. I'll still have to help with Mass for a little while longer. Contact me again when it's time for the pageant to start. Who will? So, maid. Do we know any maids? Kia's kind of our maid. if you think about it. Mines, let's go do that real quick. Let's pop over and talk to the Keisters. In your room, maybe? Oh, this is in your room? I knew that. Also not down here. What's up, Kia? Safe travels, guys. Thanks, Kia. We're off. I guess that's the last time I'll be hearing that for a while. Really gonna miss her, aren't you? I can't imagine what it must feel like. I can never go through with leaving someone as cute as Kia. I'm gonna miss you, Noelle, but you don't have to be sad because of me. I'll be waiting for you and Fran to come here and play when she gets better. Thank you, Kia. You heard the go, Noelle. You better rebuild the CGF better than ever so you can afford another transfer back here ASAP. Fran will also have to get well as soon as she can. You guys are right. I'll do whatever it takes to be reunited with Kia's smiling face as soon as possible. Oh boy, you know how she can get when she's on a mission. Gonna miss you, Noelle, but you don't have to be sad because of me. I'll be waiting for you to come back. Gerwolf? Zeit said take care of yourself, Noelle. Did he? Thank you, Zeit. Actually said feed me, but we'll just pretend he said get well soon, or whatever. See you soon. Fed you. You have been fed. So, what's the old, game? Sometimes that happens. I think it's because when we fast forward around the stairs, it messes things up. Prep the necessary paperwork for your reinstatement. Till then, yo, I think we already talked to you, actually. Focus on finishing last year work. Yeah, I do remember that. Is there a maid hiding out in here? Now, if I was a maid, where would I be? I would be in mines, maybe. Taking the day off of my tour guide job to spend some time here with Abel and Mimi. I'm worried about the future too, but seeing Mimi smile is plenty of relief. Hi everyone, to your right side is the Bell of Crossbell. Wait, the bell's isn't here anymore. Scratch that. Isn't Mimi so cute and innocent? It's strange though, why'd that group of armed people take the Bell of Crossbell to begin with? What do they expect to do with it? Well, I can confirm it wasn't at the Sun Fort. Yet. Are you a craftswoman? I guess we're going to talk to Ashley since we're right here. And then Shan might be our waitress. Yeah. So we need a maid. Are you a craftswoman? Maybe it's not. Nope. Okay. Are you a craftswoman? I'm trying to think. What female craftswoman have we met? Let's get Shan definitely, right? Well, wait, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. How about Shan as our pageant waitress? She looks a little depressed, but I'll try asking her anyway. Could I have a moment of your time? Yeah? Lloyd asked Shan if you'd agree to participate in the charity pageant. Oh, that thing? I turned down Roy when he asked me earlier. With Risha gone, I don't really feel like it. You must really miss her. Well, in that case, you shouldn't force yourself. Come on, reconsider. Still haven't come to terms with her leaving, huh? Yeah. I've been so depressed, I think it's starting to rub off on our customers, too. It's like I'm bringing down the whole restaurant. How about this? You could always participate in the pageant to cheer yourself up. Why regret sitting it out in the future? You may as well give it a shot. Well, if Wazzy says so. Huh, that's a good point. I'll do it. I'm gonna do everything I can to make everyone's day a little bit brighter. I'll walk on stage, wish for continental peace, and even wear a bikini if I have to. I don't think it's that kind of pageant, Shan. We'll have to see how horny Roy is. Well, either way, I guess that's a yes? Yes, it is. Call me whenever it's time to begin. I won't be late. Okay, Shan, we'll see you there. So we need a craftswoman and a maid still. I had an idea on where to find a maid, but I've forgotten. Oh yeah, Armorica. Take me to Armorica. Granted, I don't know if these people count because they're not in Crossbell, but oh wait, no, I was thinking you could be a waitress, but you're a waitress, not a maid. What other maids are there? Oh, there's Ellie's maid. That's an option. Jonah, I think is her name. Or Joanna, something like that. I can't remember. I think it's Joanna, I want to say. Ah, there we go. Hello, Lady Ellie, SSS. You're ordered. You can't refuse. Why don't we have her play the role of the maid for the pageant? Not a bad idea, Wazzy. She'd be perfect. You mind asking her for us, Ellie? I don't, but I'm not sure she'll agree. Joanna's always been timid. I have a request for you, Joanna. You do? It's a request from you, Lady Ellie. I'll happily oblige. Ellie asked Jonah if she'd agree to participate in the cheer. I don't know why I keep saying it. I keep saying Jonah sometimes, and then I say Joanna other times. I think it's Joanna, but... A pageant? I beg your pardon? That was not what I was expecting. I could never. Me? Participate in a pageant? Oh, come on. You'll be fine. I'm giving you the official Randy seal of approval. As if that means anything. Sorry to have pressured you, Yana. We'll have Joanna. We'll find someone else. I'm sure we can find a different maid to participate if we ask around. No, we can't. Hold on, my lady. After some consideration, I'd like to participate. Wow, that'd be great, but why the sudden change of heart? I am my lady's maid, after all. I'd do anything for her. Why, thank you, Joanna. If it becomes too much for you, it's okay if you pull out, though, okay? Very well. Contact me when it's time for the pageant. I'll be right there. Thanks, Joanna. We appreciate it. He was terribly violent and been having nightmares ever since. Yeah, makes sense. We'll pop by Arkansas. I mean, I know they said not to bother them, but we'll ask. So he's taking it much harder. Billy would say. I don't know if maybe it was like an optional objective or something, but it seems to be no. I guess we can talk to you as well. Because the only other member is Sully, who is definitely not going to participate, so I think we can safely write off Arkansas on the nurse. I wasn't entirely sure if that was just, you know, flavor text, or if it was like a hint that maybe that you get like an extra, you know, extra points or something if you are able to recruit them, but I think that's every member of Arkansas, right? Trying to think. There was Pele, there was other lady. Was there someone that's not here? Because you're here. And then Pele, and what's your other name? Carlia? I think that's the three. I think that's all of the female members of Arkansas, besides, you know, Risha, Sully, and Ilya. Now, craftswoman. Are you a craftswoman? Craftswoman. Like, I mean, also that just that term is a little bit like vague in the first place. Don't even really know what it means. I mean, I know what it means, but not as straightforward. Everyone else has been in the city. Well, technically, I guess Riaz wasn't in the city, so I don't know if that Any help? You're a dude. Are you a craftswoman? No. Are you a craftswoman? What about the downtown district? Anybody there? I already tried Ashley. That's the only one I can think of. Admin. Nothing there. Harbor. Nothing there. Entertainment. I don't think there's anything. Are you a craftswoman? You have new stuff. We should buy. How much does it cost? Like to just not gamble? It costs 10,000. That's not that expensive, actually. Ooh, that's new, I think. Not really very good, but it is new. I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of bad, actually. Evasion isn't really that big of an issue in this game. I mean, it's like nice to have like a little bit, but it's unfortunate it wasn't here when it happened last week. Maybe we'll have to stay away from Crossbell. Every time I see the scorch marks outside, I think back to that night. We were fortunate they didn't breach the casino. What would have happened had they though? The thought sends a shiver down my spine. Raid last week put a real scare in me. Times like this are when we should do things to cheer ourselves up. What better way than playing the slots? Good to see you, Randy. You look much more at ease than the last time I saw you. I have to wonder what you're doing here, though. Business has been dead all week. What are you talking about? This place looks the same as it always does. Why don't you just admit that you miss me, Drake? You wish. Life was going great with one less whiny brat to deal with. The only reason I would want you around is to see you pay the debts you owe me. Don't think about going anywhere until you've paid me back in full, Randy. Don't remind me, old grouch. I underestimated just what good friends they really are. It's like they're two schoolyard pals. Seriously, I can't think of any craftswomen. I mean, I feel like I should. Residential district. I mean, do you craft stuff? I mean, you kind of like craft stuff. You're more of a housewife than anything, but craftswoman. Anyone in mines? Are any of them craftswomen? I don't think so. Armorica? I don't think so. Orkios Towers a no. Back Alley also a no. Hey Melody, you want to join a beauty pageant? Are you a craftswoman? No? I know you're not. I don't even know why I bothered asking, but do you craft stuff? Well, what about... What in Central? Are you a craftswoman? 3 more days until the city goes to the polls. Any of you guys make your own clothes around here? Janetta? No matter how hard I try, I can't forget the sheer terror of seeing Arkansas being attacked right before my eyes. Do you shop in addition to crafting? He do be Galen. I have to pause for a second because I can't think of any anywhere. Craftswoman. A woman who crafts. Do Lynn and Aeolia, do they craft? Or Lynn and Aeolia. I mean, they craft. They have unlimited CP. They're in mines. I guess we could. Attempt it. I see no reason why it would be them, but I'm kind of struggling here. You guys do any crafts? Come on, Ayla, you got infinite CP. So do you. Come on, you're always crafting. Come Alright. I guess we'll pause for a second and come back when we find someone. Be right back. Okay, I came to the same conclusion that Lloyd here is saying. Bread's kind of crafting. Like, bread, I think that's a thing. Excuse me, Bennett, I have a small request I need to ask you. Lloyd asked Bennett if she'd agree to participate in the charity pageant. What, a pageant? Sorry, I have to turn you down. That's not somewhere I belong. Besides, I'm a baker. There's no such thing as a craftswoman of bread. But, yeah, Oscar will be there too. Oh yeah, I guess not. I'll find someone else then. Let's keep looking. But... Come on, man. I thought I finally found a breakthrough. Do you craft? I'm not even tired. I think you're maybe. I don't know what gender you are, but you also don't have a name, so who cares? Do you? You're not a woman. Do you craft? Do you craft? Does the ant craft? Lady, do you craft? Cecile, does she craft? Well, you see, there's also, do any of you craft? You're crafting cookies, right? Do you craft? Okay, I guess we'll pause it up again. Be right back. Oh, it's obvious. It's freaking Ginton, dude. They're crafters. Chickadee, what's up? Howdy, Lloyd. You need some? Well, I say, wouldn't Wendy be perfect for the craftsman role in the pageant? I doubt it's her thing, but may as well try asking her. Hey, Wendy, you got a minute? Lloyd asked Wendy if she'd agree to participate in the charity pageant. Pageant? The heck is that? Some kind of weird orbital component or something? What? No, have you seriously never heard of a pageant, Wendy? Leave it to an engineer to be completely ignorant of the outside world. I'm just pulling your leg, you guys. I know what a beauty pageant is. But my friend over there, she doesn't know, so if you could explain it for her benefit. Chaco, that's her name. I remember. Sounds interesting, though. Yeah, I'd like to participate. Really? Totally surprised. I never expected you to agree. You know what they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I gotta live a little. After all, how am I gonna turn down a request from a longtime buddy like this goofball? I got some stuff I need to do until it starts, so just give me a holler when you need me. Yeah, we'll do. Thanks a lot, Wendy. Got all the participants we need. Let's head back to the Civic Center and report to Roy and Moores. Yo, you could have been our maid. Should we buy these? Yeah, we have enough money that we can kind of... We have a lot of them already, but we'll buy them all. Oh, it's a little green bike. Sure. Get replaced. Okay. Whoa. There's Spring Bird. That one's actually kind of cool looking. And Shadow Circle. I suppose. Okay. What are the other ones for? Black Cat. Definitely I like Shadow Circle more. And then there's the CPD one. Lame. Then we don't have. Let's get Randy his horny cover for completion's sake. Now, do I want to keep that? Okay, I mean they're all horny, man. Whatever. That one's cool. I like that one. I mean, all of Wazzy's are kind of cool looking. What's the other one for Noelle? That one. That's not. Noelle only has one. Poor Noelle. I know she has a regular CGF one, but Lloyd's got that one. That one's kind of cool looking. I like the wolf more. And then Ellie. I like the bird one. Okay, so I think we got them all set the way we want. You have new master quartz available. You just have these. I just don't think... I think this one's good, but do I think it's 50,000 Mira good? Maybe? I mean, the problem is that, like, I just feel like our regular master quartz are fine. Like, I don't really feel the need to switch out any of them. I mean, Mobius, maybe. I mean, it's good, but... I mean, the passive effect is not all that great. I mean, it's good, but I would prefer something maybe better. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's not so good that I'm like, oh, we gotta keep it. Granted, I mean, none of these are like... I mean, they're just like objectively like, you know, there's no downside to them. And the 5 turns of plus 25 strength is really good for the start. And I mean, 20% base critical chance is also really good. Now, TO's is maybe not the greatest because the art stuff ticks down really fast. It's essentially you just get 2 powered up spells, which isn't all that good, but... Yeah, let's head back. Now, yeah, because I'm just going to assume that we can't actually recruit a nurse or an Arc NCL member. Let's keep moving. Now, it's possible maybe you can, but... You're back! Were you able to find anyone willing to participate in the pageant? As a reminder, I was looking for a waitress, craftswoman, maid, and a church sister. Yep, I managed to get all 4 of them. All I have to do is call them right here before the pageant starts. Oh, that's some great news! The piano concert's just about to finish. Still, I'm glad you made it in time. Now we'll be able to hold the event. Thank goodness. Good work, Roy. I'll have to finally see my bumping along of a grandson apply himself. What's with the backhanded compliment? Well, anyway, the pageant's about to start. Are you ready for this? Friggin' send it. Everything's good to go on our end. We'll contact the participants now. I'd appreciate that. Man, can't wait to see the ladies take the stage by storm. You'll be lucky if the pageant ends without you earning a new restraining order or 2. Actually, in Crossbell, there's no legal law creating restraining orders. Well, I need to get the venue ready. Would you mind taking care of the hosting duties, Roy? You can count on me, Grandpa. All we do now is leave the event's success in the goddess's hand. It'll be a chance for us to take a break, too. Yeah, we've earned it, right? I don't see why not. I'll contact the participants and let them know we're waiting for them. Oh, there's Grace. Save some with the rest of us, please? No? Okay. Wow, Riaz has been eating this entire time. It doesn't help that she stands out in her habit. Yeah, habit, like, Nun's habit. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, her habit of eating was the first thing that popped into my mind, but her, costume. You're not wrong. I can't blame her with how delicious the buffet is, to be honest. Looks like all the restaurants pitched in and hooked up the event with some good grub. I see some of that spicy Mapo tofu from Long Lao over there. Oh, I need to get on that before they run out. Your team always looks so tightly knit. With how great the food is, there's no way this event won't be a success, right? I guess, one can hope, right? Come on, Wazzy, this is for charity. Try not to be such a downer. That being said, aren't you the slightest bit worried about participating in the pageant? Headquarters have been swamped dealing with the aftermath of the attack. Yeah, well, I wasn't sure of it when I first got the invitation. However, Chief Jolich encouraged me to participate. That was nice of him. He said something about he wanted to see me take it all off. It was really creepy. In times like these, I'd like to do everything I can to go closer to the citizens. In a sense, we're copying your team's MO. That's flattering, though. I'm not sure we're worth imitating. Oh, that's fine. Excuse me for just a moment. This is Officer Kate speaking. Yes. Yes. Understood. I'll be there. Oh, no. Is someone, I guess, with like Noelle, Ellie, or Tio is going to have to step in to represent the CBD? Is everything okay, Kate? Can't believe it after what we just talked about, but something came up with work and I have to go. I'm really sorry about this, but it looks like I'll be dropping out of the pageant. Seriously? Damn, that's some terrible timing. Nah, we get it. If duty calls, duty calls. Yeah, sorry, I gotta get moving. Can you let Roy know I'm sorry about this? Don't worry, Kate. We'll take care of everything. Thanks. I mean, originally I thought the hook was going to be that he wanted us to participate in the pageant, like, you know, members of the SSS, but I have a feeling one of our own is going to slot in there. What a pity. I would have liked to have talked to her for a little while longer. Same. Hey guys, you enjoying yourself? It's almost time for the pageant to start. Can you do me a favor and help me gather up the participants? Where'd the police officer go? Well, about that. Lloyd explained. What? Well, this is a big problem. What the heck do I do now? Oh, I got it. Can I get one of you to fill in on the role of the police officer? What? You want one of us to be on stage? Now things are getting pretty interesting. Come on, guys. How many times in your life are you going to get a chance like this? Give it a shot. That's easy for you to say, Randy. You're not the one who has to do it. Please, I'm begging you. Not only was this meant to gather funds for the reconstruction efforts, but it's meant to lift the spirits of our citizens, too. This is for the sake of every Crossbellian. Well, when you put it like that, how do the rest of you feel? I have no objections. Technically, I'm a member of the CGF and not the police, but I doubt that's going to get me out of this. Perfect! Alright then, which one of you will enter the pageant? How about you pick our lucky entrant, Lloyd? Oh, God. Why me? Why, you are the leader of the SSS. If anyone knows which of our ladies is the goods, it's you. Don't phrase it like that, because I'm probably going to pick Tio, because she's the character who I think we maybe still want bond points for, but I don't... Tio's too young for that. And besides, do you truly expect them to be able to decide among themselves? Okay, fine. Let's see, who should I volunteer? I mean... okay, can we participate ourselves? I do kind of wonder, would it let us? Granted, we're probably leaving bond points on the table, but I think it would be funny. I mean, Randy is luck, and that's all we want. We only care about Randy. Anyone else would just be a nice bonus to be able to do them on screen via, you know, Time Lord powers, but... A leader has to lead, so it'll be me. I'll do it. You can't be serious, Lloyd. Do you plan to cross-dress? Who knows? Maybe it'll look good on him. It'll be tricky with your figure. Your shoulders on the broad side. This is going to take some work. Lloyd in a dress? You're not serious, are you? This is the Miss Crossbell pageant. We can't have a man compete. Pick someone else already. Sorry. In that case, who should I pick? I mean, Wazzy could definitely pull it off. Do we try Wazzy? I mean, let's just keep mining for comedy. And if it does pick Wazzy, then I'm also fine with that. Well, Wazzy, think you can do it? Thinking a winner, are we? You're not even going to protest the idea, Wazzy? Of course not, I'm always up for a little bit of fun. What's the big idea, Lloyd? It's like you're saying Wazzy's the prettiest member of the SSS. Well, we're not saying it. I never said that. I mean, really, it's probably Ellie, but I don't really care about seeing Ellie's event, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I think he can give you girls a real run for your Mira. Silence, Randy. Would you prefer I silence you myself? Sorry, ma'am. You gotta hear the pageant's name. This is the Miss Crossbell pageant. We can't have a man compete. Sorry. In that case, who should I pick? Come on, let's just keep doing it. Can I count on you, Randy? Run that by me again. You're picking Randy? I wish I could bleach my imagination. With the right makeup and clothes, I'm sure it'd be someone's type. Would he, though? I don't think Randy has the figure for it. Y'all saying I can't be pretty too? You're gonna hurt my feelings. Did you hear the pageant's name? Okay, fine. I do feel weird about picking Tio, but we'll pick Tio. Can you do it, Tio? You want me to be in it? Alright, I accept. It's embarrassing to be asked, but I will do it. I'm sure you get the hang of it once you're up on stage, not like you haven't done worse. What? True, but this is a different kind of pressure than when you're in combat or when in the middle of an investigation. Not only that, but she doesn't have an outfit for that occasion. Winning will be easier said than done. How about we pitch you as a private detective or something? A bona fide lady cop would have been ideal, but what can you do? This is turning into our wildest support request yet. Is it? Remember when we were running on a fucking train, Lloyd? Regardless, I think the pageant can go like this. Good luck on the stage, Tio. Wait, what'd you say? I think the pageant can go on like this. Good luck on stage, Tio. I'll be cheering you on. Thank you. I will need it. Come on, we don't have much time. We gotta get backstage and get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the Miss Crossbell Pageant Workers Unite Edition. First, here's how the pageant will go. It will seize the means of production, and, each participant will appear on stage and give us a few words to try and appeal to the crowd. Their message will be a common greeting they give at work or perhaps a common expression in their field. Please write the name of the lady you found most charming on your ballots. The woman who garners the most votes will be awarded the title of Miss Crossbell. Shall we get started? Can I vote for Riaz? It's time to show off your stuff, ladies. First up, we have entry number 1, the innocent and sweet Times department store receptionist, Miss Cynthia. And the crowd goes wild. Welcome to the Times department store. If there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. Wasn't that fantastic? How many people has she blown away with that professionalism? And by the way, she's single. Who's out there wouldn't want to be with a lovely lady like her? On to the next one, entry number 2. She's a lone rose with the charm of a butterfly dancing in the back alley moonlight. Here we have Miss Fairest. $50 each you 3 minutes. Thanks for choosing me. I'm yours tonight. Let's drink the night away. Bravo! Did you see that perfect kiss she blew? You can drink with the lovely Miss Fairest at the club in the back alley. Only virgin cocktails for all you minors out there. Let's get the ball rolling. It's time for entry number 3. We all know her as Long Lau's waitress, the angel from the east. It's the lovely Shanshan. Hi, how many in your party? Daddy's cooking is the best around, so make sure you order lots, Kay. There it is, that carefree smile of hers. As the face of Long Lao, Shanshan is incredibly popular on East Street, and I'm personally a huge fan of hers. However, her father, Zhang Huey, might cave your head in with a wok if you try anything funny. You better be ready to surrender your life if you give it a try. Alright, on to entry number 4. The beautiful orbital engineer of Ginton. It's Miss Wendy. I didn't have anything prepared for this occasion, but if you got an orbit that needs a tinkering, I'm your gal. Isn't her reliability oh so charming? Don't go breaking your orbit just so you have an excuse to see her. I hear she's a fan of branding people with a wrench. Would you look at that, we've already up to entry number 5. Next we have the Admiral maid responsible for serving Crossbell speaker Henry McDowell. It's Miss Joanna. Welcome home, master? If you'll excuse me then. And the crowd fucking loses it. Whoa! Did you feel that? There's something about maids, am I right or am I right? I bet some of the members of the audience feel awfully envious of Speaker McDowell right about now. Haha! We're almost there, everyone. It's time for entry number 6. She's a pure-hearted servant devoted to Lady A up top. It's Miss Riaz. Oh no. Septian Church's teachings are for the hearts of everyone. May the goddess guide you all. And then she blasts us with powerful magic. How divine! Is this really the same girl that was woofing down everything the buffet had to offer? Last but certainly not least, it's entry number 7. She's the special support section's smallest and calmest member. It's Miss Tio Plato. And then she just says perish. Now would be the moment I utter some kind of catchphrase for the audience. How do I approach this? Declare arrest. Data collection complete. The culprit is you. Do not try to escape. Surrender peacefully. Bravo! Bravo! Who knew being held up by a policewoman would be this exciting? Once again, she's like 14, you fucking weirdo. Alright, now all 7 contestants have had their time to shine. Let's have a big round of applause for all our participants. After a brief moment, the audience put in their votes. Before the voting began, Riaz chose to drop out, saying that it wouldn't be fair if she wasn't a Crossbellian. The audience continued by selecting a winner from the 6 remaining girls. Guess I got a ballot too, so I may as well vote. In the interest of fairness, though, maybe I shouldn't vote for a coworker, though. Who should I vote for, then? Okay, non-coworkers? Who did the best? Joanna was horny bait. She's disqualified. Cynthia, I don't even remember what she said. Eris, absolutely not. So Wendy or Shanshan? I mean, I guess Wendy gets childhood friend preference for Lloyd. But we'll vote for Shanshan. I'll go with Shanshan. And finally, once we have announced the results of the pageant, the second event of the day will come to a close. I will say, doing that announcer voice, fucking was killing me. And now, the winner of the first Crossbell pageant, and the one who would take on the grand prize is... Oh. Entry number 3, Miss Shanshan! Maybe we should have split the vote. We should have voted for someone who shouldn't have won, so that maybe Tio could get it. I don't know, maybe we should have shown off the Aeon system. I figured that would, like, scare people. Remember the victor, I award you this plaque. Thanks a bunch. I mean, it's also good for Shan to win, right? Because, you know, she was all depressed, so I didn't even think about that until now, but maybe it's good that she won. But that's not all. The judge would also like to award entry number 7, Miss Tio. What did she win? For the special prize, I award you with this plaque. Here you go. Pageant keepsake. Thank you. That's the end of the Miss Crossbell pageant. The buffet will be reopened momentarily, so grab a bite and look forward to a cook-off and fine arts class later. And thus, the charity pageant came to a close. Pageant went off without a hitch, thanks to your help. Thank you so much for gathering those participants for me. You're welcome. We had fun too. I did not expect to win that award though. Don't sell yourself short, Tio. No kidding, you were super cute. Looks like everyone had a grand old time. We managed to collect plenty of funds for the reconstruction efforts. Hats off to you, Roy. This turned out to be not a bad idea after all. Why couldn't you have just given me a simple attaboy or something? Hey, since this is a special occasion, I'd like you guys to have this. You're all winners too, so go on, take it. Ooh, hey, that's good. Wow, really? Thanks a lot, Roy. Thanks, man. This one ended up being a blast. Hope you hold more events like this in the future. Likewise. Anyway, I think we'll excuse ourselves. Not a problem. Thank you again. Don't stop doing what you're doing, SSS. Randy, new attack just dropped. There you go. I mean, it's not really like that big of a difference, but I mean, it plays more of a difference. It's what? Okay, it's like 20 extra attack. It's actually like nothing, but you go from 40, yeah, it's like not even 20 extra attack, it's 19. But I mean, attack is attack, right? And I mean, you do get extra Sapith out of it. It's not really that useful for you because you never cast, but and really the only spells you ever cast are like occasionally Forte and heals. Hope y'all enjoyed today's charity event. Can we go back? We actually can. Hey, let's do it. Where's old Grace in them? Oh, there you are. Hey there, guys. I'm in the middle of interviewing the participants. You'll let me interview you later, too, right? I feel bad we have to leave her hanging, but she has her hands full. If we duck out now, she'll never notice. Thanks to the pageant, we raised a ton of funds for Crossbell's reconstruction. It's all thanks to guests and you, too. But that was a fun quest. I mean, especially the dialogue for picking Randy. Like, Ellie's outrage was great. Ria's, chill, lady. This pageant turned out to be an excellent choice to cover. I managed to snap a ton of great photos. I need to get back to the CNS and sort through them. Planning to return home to Ruby Fairest soon, to be honest. I was originally going to go home right away, but I figured this would make a great story to tell my parents. I think police officers are super cool. See, it's okay for you to, you know, say that because you're younger than her. Just because I'm a woman, don't think I can recognize how many beauties are in this room. We're all working women too. What excellent role models for all the little girls out there. Pageant was very fun. Perhaps if I was 30 years younger, I could have participated too. I love being adored by everyone. That was tons of fun. So I'd like to do it again if I get the chance. Daddy will be pleased if we get more customers because of this. I'm still worried about Risha, but I know deep down in my heart, she'll come home. I need to cheer myself up so I can welcome her back with a great big smile. See, that's the attitude we're looking for. So hanging around, guys. By the way, I thought you were pretty cool up there. I never expected to see you enter, but you got my vote. You were the real winner for me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for inviting me, everyone. I never expected to have an experience like this as a member of the church. I'm glad you had fun. I really did want to vote for you, though. Same. Considering I'm not Crossbellian, I felt it'd be wrong of me to compete against the other women. However, I'll take that as a compliment, so thank you. You guys might have just won the whole thing had you stayed on the ballot. Seems to be blissfully unaware of the fact, too. Yeah, I mean, Ria's kind of, has an unfair advantage. I mean, not really, but, you know, come on. She has a portrait. It makes it easier to visualize, I guess, from a beauty perspective. This is what I get for overeating like a pig. But if it's a Crossbell, then I'll eat everything and then some. That was a sight for sore eyes. There may be plenty of snacks here, but I much prefer eye candy, if you know what I'm saying. I thought a pageant was going to be in poor taste, but in actuality, it ended up being plenty of fun. We talk to you? Okay, I think we're done. This buffet is already enough of a reward. A pile of food in her plate puts the mind's mountains to shame. P.S. has always been fond of food. Well, oh. Sweet chocolate. Why is this here? What's the lore behind why there's a chocolate recipe on the wall? Ellie? He's so sad. Maybe want to eat chocolate? I hate chocolate. Lloyd no like chalky. Ellie, come here. Do you have effort on? You do. Make chocolate, Ellie. Make chocolate. Well, let's save first so we don't waste all of our ingredients, but... let's do like 5 to start. Yeah. Midnight Delight. Is that what we need for our thingy? It was like Midnight something. Art defense 60 HP. That's really good. Art Reflect. That's also really good. Yo, make a few more of those. I wish I knew what happened to our prankster. I think we traded it in, and I don't know why I did. Also, get back, Ellie. You're a good character, but I prefer our 4 that we have. We only break out the Ellie when we're in need, like when we're fighting Sigmund. Because at the end of the day, Strikebell is an amazing art. Craft. Whatever, you know what I mean. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I want to go check the trade-in shop. I think that's one of the food items we needed for making that accessory. Yes, we need to go buy a Stellar Pendulum stat. Hello, please, I need all your finest accessories. No, not you. Sorry, what do you have to say? For my money, independence is the only way to solve the problem. Yep, I believe. Give me 6,000. It's a worthy price. And the evasion one's pretty good, but I guess we could get... we're like dangerously close to having 100% evasion potentially. I think Wazzy can hit 95 right now. If you were to give him everything evasive that we have. But we don't really... Wazzy kind of stays in the back, so it's not really that useful for him, but... so what are the other ones? We bought one of these, but we don't have the Crimson Eater yet. And then the Blue Dragon. That's pretty good. That would be nice to have on Tio. Because what do we have? We have like a speed thing, and I gave her a Gladiator belt. Just because because Tio does kind of have a hard time generating CP naturally. And it kind of lets us use some of her crafts more, because normally I kind of avoid using her crafts. I mean, she has some good stuff. Like, Absolute Zero isn't bad. Energy Circle's situational but good. Analyze is, of course, great. Beam Save, I will never use this ability, but... in Summon Zeit, the problem with Zeit is that he's unpredictable. Because sometimes it's like, if he does that Howl, that's really good with the AT advance. But if he, like, just attacks, then it kind of sucks. Because any enemy worth using a craft on at this point in the game is immune to AT delay, so... it is kind of like, AT delay is such a weird status where it's, like, so unbelievably overpowered that basically everything has to be immune to it, which makes it not a good status element. Like, I mean, there's some situations where you can use it, but it feels like every monster in this game is immune to it. Well, like, every major fight. Because it kind of has to be. Yeah, I guess we can go head down to St. Ursula. We're kind of like an awkward timing. Where I don't really want to get locked in like a story thing for like 30 minutes. Especially because my voice is a little like... I'm feeling it a little bit from the pageant thing. Okay, so we can come to here without instantly proccing, like, a story cutscene. That's strange. This supply should have arrived by now. Oh, pardon me, welcome to St. Ursula Medical College. If you're here to visit a patient, you can sign in at the reception desk on the first floor. Okay, maybe we can't visit without a cutscene. Our boy Lighten is running. At least they'll talk for me now.
重傷を負った人が市内だけでも大勢いるから。
ドノバン警部やイリアさんも入院してるんだよな。
はい。二人ともまだ昏睡状態のままだそうです。
Because Donovan's the one that, I guess, protected Fran.
ドノバン警部はフランたちをかばったらしくて、フランの回復が早かったのも警部のおかげだと思います。
そっか。
豪快なおっさんだったが、大したもんだよな。できればイリアさんともども様子を見舞えるといいんだが。
Oh, we'll check on everyone.
そうね。シュリちゃんが今日は来ているみたいだけど。
それで妹さんの病室はどこだい？
ああ、うん。301だけど。その前に受付に一言言った方がいいかもしれません。
わかった。行ってみよう。セシル姉も相当忙しくしてるんだろうな。
I mean, we can pop by. Maybe eavesdrop on her or something? One sec. Alright, I'm back. I got interrupted there for a bit and then got sidetracked doing something else. But what were we doing? We're just talking to people in St. Ursula? Yeah, because we came here for the story. Yeah, but first let's talk to people before we make too much progress. In addition to my duties here at Lectier, I'm also in charge of the meals that are served to the patients in the hospital. Sadly, some of the new patients that were brought here aren't able to eat at all. Food and energy go hand in hand. Since they can't eat, I feel powerless to help them. Oh, just make them eat. Okay, still the same stuff. What's up, Mishad? Not everyone who was injured in the raid could be saved. Why does it have to be like this, Flora? It feels like my heart is breaking. I know exactly how you feel, Mishad. Now isn't the time to grieve, though. We have jobs to do. If you have time to sulk, then you have time to treat those that still need us. That's our mission as doctors. I'm gonna keep sipping my coffee, though. Well, I mean, obviously they can have a break, but... Flora's right. All I can do is help those that are in our care so they're able to walk away from here happy and healthy. Sit down and eat lunch with you, Mishad. We're gonna have to fill up if we want to make it through afternoon rounds. There's no food. Shut up! What's up, girlie? Lectier has had an influx of visitors this week due to the attack on the city. The most vexing thing I've seen is the expressions belonging to the families of the injured CPD and CGF members. Makes you think about how I'd look if it was my own family that was injured in the raid. It breaks my heart. Anybody in here? No? Right here. The answer seems to be a big old fat no. I don't think it's a good idea to enter the hospital without checking into the reception desk first. Okay, you got me. You discovered my plan, Lloyd. I was gonna sequence break. I kind of forgot about having to go back to the reception center. I suppose I could be persuaded to go back. I'm still reeling at the news that Crossbell City was attacked by a Jaeger Corps. It's been one of the longest weeks of my life. It sickens me that someone would do something like this. Knowing the recovery efforts have been going well with his relief, but I wonder if Crossbell will ever truly be the same. It's going to be even better, actually. We had a flood of patients to the hospital due to the incident in the city. It's difficult to give everyone the treatment they need, but we had to make a waiting list for people that are scheduled for surgeries. I think we fished everything out of there, I want to say. So we don't need a prescription for fishing, as Lloyd says. My buddy was caught up in the raid and has been hospitalized. I hope he gets well soon. Hey, keep it down. You're gonna cause a scene. Me or... Oh, this is so boring. How long am I have to wait? I assume it's you. I know there's a lot resting on our shoulders right now, but I don't know how much longer I can go on. Now, I shouldn't think that way. The patients are suffering far more than I am. I've got no right to complain. I mean, you can complain a little bit, but just don't complain in front of the patients. I haven't heard any new patients' names called in a while. I suppose the exams really are delayed. I can only imagine how busy the doctors have been treating people who were injured in that horrible attack. I wonder if Crossbell will ever be the same after this. The way things are, I can't even sleep at night. I've had a lot of visitors come here saying they'd like to see Miss Platier and give her their support. Unfortunately, we have no choice to turn them away. Miss Platier is still comatose after all, so only those that are authorized can enter her room. That has not slowed down the number of gifts and sweets being sent, however. They're never ending. I only eat half of them though, so there's a silver lining to what's happened. It's seeing the proof firsthand that Miss Platier is a source of inspiration for the citizens.
あら、ノエルさん。それに支援課の皆さん。フランさんのお見舞いにいらっしゃったんですか？
はい。今大丈夫ですか？
ええ、もちろんですよ。でもよかったですね。妹さんの意識が戻られて。
はい。ありがとうございます。行きましょう。3階の301号室です。
ああ、お邪魔させてもらうよ。
失礼します、セラさん。
Alrighty. The 301. So what we'll probably do is we'll try and talk to everywhere but 301 and then maybe end the video. Okay, never mind. Won't let us. We have to go to 301 straight away. For like an hour, I think. Just in case it's we'll talk to people on the way, but once we get to the door, we'll probably stop. I'm used to seeing patients cured in the hospital, but it was hard seeing the guardsmen in that condition. Our jobs come with a sad reality. There are times where we're present for the final moments of a patient's life. Over time, people like the doctors and I become desensitized. It's normal for us not to shed a tear when a patient dies. This raid incident, on the other hand, when I think about the victims, it's not sorrow that I'm feeling. It's anger. Needlessly taking the lives of innocent people, those Jaegers make me sick. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. They are kind of pieces of garbage. Guys that were brought to room 202 were running their mouths a lot at first, but seemed depressed about something now. Their only injuries are their cause. Does it have to do with what happened to the city? Never seen so many patients brought to the hospital until now. They were all in so much pain. I'm so uneasy today that I'd rather not be alone for too long. Maybe I'll spend the night with Mafia. Hope everything will be alright. Well, I'm assuming we're not gonna... Okay. Branson. Alright. We'll go ahead and stop here just in case it's like a long story cutscene or something. In the next video, we will, talk to Fran and maybe talk to some other people around the hospital. Like, I would like to check in on Sully and Ilya and the Donovan guy. Those are the main ones. And of course, Cecile. And anyone else who was injured. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.